Welcome everybody to the All-Star Game. You can take a quick look here at the starting lineups for each side. If you need to pause the video and take a longer look, feel very free. We are going to be coming to you from Wrigley Field, which is not where the actual 2011 All-Star Game was held. I don't remember off the top of my head where that one was. Apparently it was at I think it was called Chase Field at the time. Anyway, in Phoenix. Alright, and as far as lineup construction, they've given me 5 third basemen, only 1 shortstop, 1 right fielder, 1 second baseman, 3 right fielders, 1 left fielder, 3 catchers, 3 first basemen. So there's going to be a lot of people playing out of position, I think. And Tom is our only position all-star, and he does get the start. I think only one non-Squirrels pitcher is on the roster, and that's Joe Nathan. I think our entire pitching staff made it, other than Jones and Zapp, I think are the only 2 missing. Stitch gets the start. Plan is to have him go 2 innings and everybody else go 1. And I'll probably put Joe Nathan early on in the game just to really make sure he gets in. Jimmy Rollins is going to lead off for the American League All-Stars. I've noted on other videos, but I'll note it again here. Back towards the end of the first season, the Yankees and Phillies traded Rollins and Jeter for each other straight up, so seems they've both done well in their respective positions. Joe Mauer apparently has made his way to Houston, who got bumped to the American League when we came into the league in this simulation. Mauer is going to get a base hit up to center field. Alex Rodriguez at the plate. I guess he stayed in New York. So I guess we know who this game thinks was the better player. Grounds this one foul. 1 on, 1 out, 1-1 the count. This one popped up to short. Hanley Ramirez will handle that one. That'll bring Manny Ramirez to the plate. 2 down now. Runner still on first. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1 hit but no score for the AL in the top half of the inning. The National League will start off with Hanley Ramirez. Here we get a look at Alex Rodriguez playing center field. I don't know how they came up with that. All right, Rich Hill going to pitch for the American League All-Stars, and Hanley Ramirez takes strike 1. Pops this one into left center. Manny Ramirez gets over to make the play. That'll bring Eric Chavez to the plate. We just saw him in the 3-game set against the Cubs, where the Cubs did nothing at the plate. Didn't do badly pitching, but not going to win many games when you get shut out 3 games in a row. Chavez with the 2-0 count, make it 2-1. Make it 3-1 after that one up and in. Hits this one into center field. A-Rod will not get there, and it'll land right at the base of the wall. Chavez into second for a 1-out double. That'll bring Chase Utley to the plate. saying. This one, Utley went to the Giants instead of the Dodgers. And Utley gets a base hit right down the first base line. Here comes Chavez in to score to make the game 1-0 National League. Adam Dunn, who I thought would be an all-star by his numbers, as we've played the Reds quite a bit, at the plate and takes strike one. Still only one out in the inning. 0-2 count on Dunn. He looks at strike three. Brings Matt Holliday to the plate. He looks at strike one. Hit and run, but Holliday fouls that one off. Looks at strike three, and that'll end the inning, but not before the National League takes the early 1-0 lead. Go to the second inning. David Wright is going to lead off for the AL. Yeah, David Wright, an Oriole now. He takes ball one and then takes ball two. Looks at a strike, 2-1. Called strike two. Called strike three. I don't know about that call either, but they call it for out one. Alfonso Soriano, now a Tiger, takes strike one. Sorry, I got something stuck in my tooth. I can't get out. Takes strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. Paul Konerko, still a good loyal White Sox in this game. Takes strike one. Hits this one up the middle, and it will get through for a base hit. Mark Ellis at the plate. I think he would have been an A at the time this game was made, though it kind of feels like he was a Blue Jay in real life too, but maybe not. I can't remember. Has a 1-2 count at the moment, and he's going to get a base hit into center field again. And Konerko makes it to third base. Brings Rich Hill to the plate. He takes a ball and then a pass ball. That's going to let the AL score their first run. Game tied up at 1 now. Runner on second, 2 outs. Hill at the plate, takes strike one, makes it 2-1, makes it 2-2 on a swing and a miss. That one up and in, full count, 2 outs. Ellis stays put at second. Hill fouls that off. Pops this one up foul. Tom will grab it, but not before the American League can tie the ball game. Going to the bottom of the second, Hideki Matsui is going to lead off for the NL. And he takes strike one. Swings and misses for strike two. That one just inside. Matsui lays off. Swing and a miss, strike three. Brings Tom to the plate. Takes a ball. Takes a strike. Grounds this one back to Hill for another out. Carlos Delgado now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Puts this one into shallow right, and it will get down for a base hit. We'll use one of our third basemen as a pinch hitter. Maybe Atkins? Sure, let's do Atkins. Garrett Atkins will come in to pinch hit. And he looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. Pops that one foul. Puts this one up the middle. Hill gets just enough of it to slow it down for Rollins to get it over for the last out of the inning. So still 1-1 as we go into the third inning, and Rollins is due back up. And we will... let's have Graves come in and pitch an inning. All right, first pitch to Rollins, called a ball. Swing and a miss makes it 1-1. That fastball too high. This one ground up the middle, and it will get through for a base hit. Big turn at first, but Rollins does go back to first. Brings Mauer back to the plate. And he takes a strike. That one too high. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. And a called strike three. 1 on, 1 out. Alex Rodriguez at the plate. Takes a strike. Fouls this one off his foot. Makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. Struck out his first time up. He swings and misses at the first pitch here. Another called strike. And a called strike three. And that'll end Graves' inning. All right. Hill still pitching for the AL. Hanley Ramirez at the plate. Grounds that one through the right side of the infield for a leadoff single. Brings Chavez to the plate. He doubled his last time up. Takes a strike here. Takes another strike. Fouls that one away. And a called strike three. Brings Utley to the plate. Oh, and 2 the count on Utley. So another strikeout brings Adam Dunn to the plate, and he takes strike one. Called strike three. That ends the third inning. David Wright is going to lead off for the AL. And we are going to change pitchers again. Try to get through our starters, and then we'll put in Joe Nathan. Also, time for a new catcher. I think that's Russell Martin. Let's see here. Also have 3 right fielders. Let's put in a right fielder. Let's see. How many center fielders do I have? Do I have 3 center fielders? Yeah, I guess I do. How do I want to do this here? I guess I need to save some guys for pinch hitting. Let's change first baseman because I got a lot of them. Hanley Ramirez and Chase Utley might end up playing the whole game, as might Matt Holliday because of this roster construction. All right, David Wright in at the plate. He takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And that one just inside. Fouls this one off his foot. Still 1-2. Two and two the count. Fouls that one away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, brings up Soriano. Takes a strike. Takes another strike. Grounds this one to second. 2 down. Konerko at the plate. He got a hit his last time up. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Pops it up. Martin under it, and that will end the top of the 4th. Still 1-1, 4 hits apiece. And Matt Holliday is going to lead off this inning. And the AL is going to put Foxtrot into pitch. He's a created player that plays for the Orcas, apparently. Although I don't believe he was created. Well, I don't know. No, I think he came along later. The Orcas signed him later. Anyway, first pitch called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. That one inside. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Andrew Jones at the plate. Takes a strike. This one popped up right at the plate. Mauer under it for the second out of the inning. Russell Martin at the plate now. Takes a strike. Grounds this one to first. And that's that for the 4th inning. Mark Ellis due up for the AL in the 5th inning. Game still tied 1 apiece. Hits still tied 4 apiece. And we will switch to, I guess, Jonathan. He's next up on the list. All right, Ellis singled his first time up First pitch out of the zone. Second pitch out of the zone. And that pitch too low. 3-0 the count. There's a called strike to make it 3-1. Full count now. Popped up. Hanley Ramirez will field that one. One down. Foxtrot's going to hit for himself. Swings and misses at the first pitch. That one catches the outside corner. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Rollins back at the plate. He has struck out in single today. Takes a strike. Takes another strike. Swings and misses. Strike 3. That's the halfway point of the game. We're still tied at 1. Mark Teixeira is going to lead off for the NL All-Stars. And then we'll have, I guess, another third baseman pinch hit. Has quickly an 0-2 count. Hits this one into left. Will it stay fair? It will not. Grounds this one to third. David Wright will take care of that one. We are going to send up Chipper Jones, I guess. Because I want Ramos Ramirez to actually play third in his homecoming here. So we'll use the other third baseman as pinch hitters. Is the plan right now, anyway. 1-2 the count on Chipper. Grounds this one up the middle for a base hit. That'll bring Hanley Ramirez to the plate. And he'll take strike 1. Swings and misses. Strike 2. And that's a wild pitch. Ramirez doesn't chase it. He does hit this one into right field for a base hit. So Chavez actually going to take out one Cub and put in a former Cub, who I think he's a Padre. He was an A for a while. Oh, sorry, Brewer. 2 on, only 1 out. Game tied at 1. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down, and that's going to bring Utley to the plate as he fouls this pitch away. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. That one in the dirt. And that one outside. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The NL put a couple runners on but cannot score. Game's still 1-1 after the 5th inning. Joe Mauer's going to lead off for the AL in the 6th inning, and he will face Gill. And then we'll get Joe Nathan in next inning. And first pitch goes outside. Second pitch is too low. 2-0 the count. That curveball gets in for a strike. And that one looked at for strike 2. 2-2 the count. Mauer looks at strike 3. 1 down. Vladimir Guerrero now at the plate. And he takes strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Manny Ramirez to the plate. He struck out twice today. Take strike 1 here. Take strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's it for the top of the 6th. We're still tied 1-1. Ultimate is going to lead off the 6th inning. Have to make the most of his one at bat. Has a 1-1 count. Foxtrot's still out there, surprisingly. He's got to be gassed any time now. Pops this one foul. Mauer under it. That's it. Going to be it for Foxtrot as Matt Holliday comes back to the plate. All right, Bautista in to pitch against Holliday, who has struck out twice today. Gets this one up the middle, though. Rollins makes a diving play, but can't get the throw over in time. Or, yeah, no, Jones can hit this time. He'll get a replacement after this inning. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Russell Martin at the plate now. 1 on, 2 outs. And he'll take strike 1. Take strike 2. Swings and misses for strike 3, and that'll end the 6th inning. Still tied as we go to the 7th. David Wright due up for the AL All-Stars. And as mentioned, we're going to get Joe Nathan out there. Had to get the lone non-Squirrels pitcher into the game. I didn't want to try to save him for a save situation that might not come. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch called a strike. That pitch outside. Grounds that one foul. 2-2 the count now. And a called strike 3. Chris Young now at the plate. Apparently he and Vlad Guerrero came in the 4th inning, and I missed this somehow. 1-1 the count. Puts this one into left field. That'll be a base hit. So a single for Young. Brings Konerko back to the plate. He is singled and fouled out today. Takes a strike. Takes another strike. Runner takes off. Konerko fouls it away. Swings and misses. Strike 3. 1 on, 2 out for Mark Ellis. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch goes outside. Second pitch goes outside. Third pitch in for a strike. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We're into the stretch time here in Chicago. The game's still tied 1-1.
We get to the bottom of the seventh inning. The American League All-Stars won. The National League All-Stars won.
All right, into the last third of the game. So Teixeira will come out for Helton. Oh, I messed that up a little bit, didn't I? Russell Martin got to catch an extra half inning. I also forgot to sub in right field, too. Shoot. I'll tell you, man, I'm not a big fan of this managing the All-Star game business. Somebody needs to beat us in the playoffs so I can let the computer handle it. Helton with a 1-2 count. Fouls this pitch away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we will let Zimmerman come in as another pinch hitter. So I'm thinking ahead here what other subs I'm going to have to make. Nobody on, 1 out. Bautista still on the mound, and he delivers a ball to Ryan Zimmerman. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And that pitch down and out. That pitch also down and out. Makes the count full. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings Hanley Ramirez into the game. He's 2 for 3 today. Although we might need somebody to knock one over the fence the way it's going. Anyway, he has a 1-1 count. This one into center field. Chris Young makes the play. And that's it for the 7th. I've got some substitutions to make so I don't screw this up again. So Barrett needs to come in. Jimerson needs to come in. Church needs to come in. And that'll leave Blake for our last pinch hitter. And we will bring Gonzalez into the game to pitch. All right, Bautista going to hit for himself. He swings and misses at the first pitch. That pitch outside, 1-1. This one fouled away. Inside, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Rollins at the plate. He's 1 for 3 so far. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Pops this one up at first. Todd Helton gets under it. 2 down, Joe Mauer at the plate. He is singled and then struck out looking twice and takes a strike here. Pops this one up. Michael Barrett gets under it. And that'll end the top of the 8th. We're still tied at 1 apiece. Aramis Ramirez is going to lead off for the NL. Ramirez struck out his last time up. And he takes a strike. And that one outside. 1-1 the count. Down and in makes it 2-1. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Chase Utley to the plate. He is singled and then struck out twice. Swings and misses at that pitch. That one inside, 1-1. Called, strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Ryan Church at the plate. That pitch too high. That one called a strike. 1-1 the count. Called strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go into the 9th inning, still tied at 1. Vlad Guerrero is going to lead off for the AL. And I think we're going to put Johnston into the game to deal with this. All right, first pitch from Johnston, called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed to make it 0-2. And another swing and a miss for strike 3. Manny Ramirez at the plate. He is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far, and he takes strike 1 here. Gets this one into the field, and that is not going to drop in for a hit. Jemerson will take care of that one. David Wright has also struck out 3 times on the day. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Puts that one in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Called strike 2. Grounds this one just past shortstop for a base hit. So the AL with the runner on but 2 outs. Chris Young at the plate, who did get a hit his last time up. Runner takes off Barrett. Gets the... Oh, I didn't. I thought he was way too slow. I thought Wright would get there easily, but no, he is caught stealing. That's going to end the top of the 9th. Matt Holliday to lead off for the NL to try to put this game away in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Bautista still pitching. Holliday puts this one high hop up the middle. Ellis grabs it, throws it over, but not in time. Leadoff infield single for Matt Holliday. Charleston Jemerson at the plate. Takes strike 1. Swings and misses for strike 2. Swings and misses, strike 3. Brings Michael Barrett to the plate. Bautista finally starting to get tired as he throws strike 1. Puts that one in the dirt. Puts that one too low as well. 2-1 the count. Called strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Up to Todd Helton, who struck out on his first at-bat. That pitch too low. Runner takes off, and he will be thrown out. We're going to go extras. Still tied 1-1. Chris Young is going to lead off for the AL. And this was still in the All-Star game still matters, so we have to have a winner here. All right, Chris Young against Hermida. Takes ball one. Pops this one foul to make it 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. 2-2 the count. This one's going to be lined towards third, and it will get down just into the outfield for a single. So Young 2 for 2 on the day. Nobody out, and Paul Konerko at the plate. And that pitch too low. That pitch in the dirt. This one called inside. 3-0 the count. And a walk puts the first two AL batters on base. And looks like we're going to get a pinch runner for Konerko. Dan Uggla's going to come in. And Hermida suddenly can't find the plate. Gets a swing and a miss to make it 1-1. Swing and a miss again to make it 1-2. So maybe he's righted the ship here. He gets Ellis to strike out. That's a big first out. Pitcher spot up. And they're going to turn to Ray Ordonez, who I guess is a Blue Jay now. Sorry, Maglio Ordonez. I don't know where I got Ray Ordonez from. And that's going to be a soft liner to second for the second out, up to Jimmy Rollins. And he swings and misses at the first pitch. Takes a strike. 0-2. That one too low. Lines this one into left center. That's going to score a run. AL takes the lead 2-1 in the 10th inning and brings Joe Mauer to the plate. Runners on the corners. There are two outs. First pitch inside. Second pitch called a strike. That pitch inside. 2-1. That pitch catches the outside to make it 2-2. That one too low. Full count, two outs. Runner on first will take off. Mauer pops up. It looks like Barrett's going to get over by the dugout to make the play, and he does. So the American League takes the lead 2-1 in the 10th inning. Todd Helton's going to lead off the comeback effort. And the AL will turn to A.J. Putz to try to close this one out. And looks like Uggla's going to stay in the game to play second, and Carlos Guillen will be at first base. First pitch on Helton called a strike. Second pitch outside. This is going to be a ground ball to first, but they can't. There's a high hop. They couldn't get it back to the bag, and that turns into an infield base hit for Helton. That'll bring Casey Blake to the plate to try to keep the game alive. Nobody out, runner on first, and he quickly has an 0-2 count. He does get a hold of this one. It gets into right field. Guerrero can't get to it. So now nobody out, two runners in scoring position. The winning run on second base. And Hanley Ramirez at the plate to try to make something happen. And he grounds through the left side of the infield. One run is in. So we're tied back at 2. Still nobody out and runners on the corners. And Aramis Ramirez at the plate to try to win the game for the NL. Couple pickoff attempts for a runner that doesn't matter. First pitch called a strike. Looked pretty iffy, but called a strike. That pitch more conventionally a strike, and Ramirez fouls it off into the right field seats. Grounds this one to third. A high hop, though. Wright goes to home with it and makes, I forget who's on third, but has to retreat back. So still nobody out and bases loaded. Chase Utley at the plate. Takes strike one. And takes the ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Fouls this one away. Still 1-2. And that one out of the zone. Swing and a miss, strike three. Big strikeout for Putz. A double play can get him out of this. Ryan Church to make sure that doesn't happen. Takes the first pitch as a strike. Second pitch out of the zone. 1-1 the count. That's a base hit for Church, and that's a game winner. The National League wins this All-Star game in the 10th inning, 3-2. And it was looking dire, folks, let me tell you. We'll take a look at a few highlights here. I did manage to get every position player into the game. Only Shibuya Nakai did not get into the game pitching. And Ryan Church, understandably, your player of the game. So thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you had fun with it. Was a fun game despite all those zeros in the middle of it. We are back to regular Squirrels action on Friday. Yeah, today's Wednesday, off tomorrow, back Friday. Don't remember who we play. If you'd like to like, share, and subscribe, feel very free. Otherwise, we'll see you on Friday.